All right, we are now joined by Nakobe Dean, and we will get started with Dean Legge and Chip Towers.
What happened to your hair?
I just cut it. Really. I just cut it out. I'm just starting over. I'm gonna grow it back.
So you get a follow up on that. You could. I think Dean deserves a follow up.
I mean, I don't really. I didn't expect a follow up, but I will ask. Nakobe, there's going to be a lot of spotlighting on this front seven, of which you're going to be prominent in that. How do you make sure that these next 4 months or 3 months, whatever it is, that y'all get where you got to go before the season starts?
Just communication. Communication. To know that we all got that same central goal, and we working for something that's bigger than every individual one of us. So if we communicate with each other and to continue to keep that fresh in our mind, and then we just keep working towards it every day, and we don't get complacent on anything, and we stay lax, our foot on the gas, then I feel like we'll be all good.
I'm amazed how different you look with your hair cut tight like that. It's good though. So what does this spring look like for you? I mean, obviously we've talked to other defensive players all spring, and when you ask about leaders, they all point to Nakobe, and Coach Smart said that you're out there every day and that stuff, but obviously you haven't been able to hit in that stuff with your shoulder situation. So what has it sort of looked like? Have you been Coach Dean or Coach Nakobe through all this?
Well, yeah, for the most part, I've just been out there coaching. I be getting my mental reps and basically seeing myself out there and making sure everybody uphold the standard. I feel like on this team more than ever that the players should be the leaders on the team should be the main ones upholding the standard. We shouldn't have to depend on the coaches for that. So for that, I've been yelling and everything. I get my conditioning in towards the beginning of practice, and then after that, yeah, I'm kind of like a coach out there, just getting everybody right, making sure everybody know what they're doing.
All right, up next,
at the same time.
Sorry about that. Up next, Anthony Dasher and Seth Emerson.
Hey, Nakobe, good to see you. I just want to ask you just real simply, what's it like to tackle Kendall Milton?
Oh, because I haven't tackled him in a little.
Oh, okay.
I haven't tackled him in a little while since probably like the season. But
okay.
He is a big back. He probably the biggest. But I mean, I tackle everybody the same. I want to come hit everybody just the same.
Kobe, let me follow up on Kendall. I guess you got to play against him last year and on defense this year, kind of watching a little bit. Where does he fit in? What's his skill set compared to other guys in the tailback room?
Well, our running back room is crazy. The guys to have that collective of guys that got with that much talent is just crazy. It's hard to see, like, you don't know who gonna play because it's just so much talent and everything they do. So it's like it's just crazy how much talent and ability they have in their room.
All right, up next, Mike Griffith and then Mark Weiser.
Nakobe, I know early on you said you were working to get more vocal a couple of years. Obviously, you've grown into that. So will you be making all the calls that Monty Ray made last year? And do you play the same position you did last year, or do you slide into Monty's spot, or how does that work out?
At backer, both of the inside linebacker spots should be interchangeable. So definitely, the older you get, the more you should learn. You should learn how to play both of them. So basically, wherever they need me to be at, if I have to play my spot or Monty's spot, last year it was times that me and Monty had switched. So it's not really two different spots. You just gotta learn both of them, learn defense.
Kobe, I know you've had maybe more time to look at other levels of the defense since you're not going through every drill. In terms of cornerback, can you assess kind of what you've seen from Amir Speed and Jalen Kimber individually?
Oh yeah, they have definitely been working. The whole DB side of the ball has been working. It's been a battle. It's a big competition to see definitely who's gonna step up after we had them two guys leave like this past year. So it's been a battle to see who's gonna step up and fill them shoes and not just them, but everybody has been like working towards that battle. I'm excited to see that battle continue.
Thanks.
All right, let's go with Connor Riley and then McGregor Rowland.
Hey, Nakobe, what was your reaction when you found out Jordan Davis was coming back, and what have you seen from him this offseason and spring?
Oh yeah, of course when I found out Joe was coming back, it brought a big smile to my face. I had to call him, well, not call him, but text him, and basically know that, yeah, like I'm glad he coming back. Basically, I had to let him know that I'm glad he coming back, and him just not just his playing ability, but his leadership and how he like get those other guys on the front going. Also, that was just great. And what was the other question?
Just what have you seen from him this spring?
Oh, same thing I've seen from this whole time I've been here. I didn't catch him when he was a freshman. I wasn't here yet, so it's just been dominance and basically more leadership, a step of leadership this spring, definitely.
Hey, Nakobe. I was just wondering, Kirby has mentioned the need for better tackling on the defensive side, and I was just wondering, what have you and your fellow linebackers specifically been focusing on in order to further make yourselves a better tackling defense?
So most days in padded practice, we we thud, and we pride ourselves on getting chest to chest and thudding anybody with the ball. So and that's part of the defensive standard, and it's something that we kind of uphold. And it's like basically we don't take anything less is not good enough. So they need to get chest to chest and be able to chest to chest and thud them and be able to stay up. And that's basically the standard at practice.
All right, up next, let's go with Palmer and then Ryan.
Yeah, Nakobe, I asked Warren this question earlier, and he gave the offensive take. What does a productive G-Day look like for the defense?
Productive G-Day? I like, me personally, I like to see just execution and everybody knowing their job and doing that 111. Me personally, and of course tackling. I feel like if we do that and we do it positively and we don't be lax out there, I feel like we can build on that, and that'll be a good G-Day on the defensive side of the ball.
Hey, Nakobe. So going into the season, do you see the possibility of you having a Roquan Smith type season from a few years ago? And if so, having a big breakout season like that, what do you have to do to get there?
I gotta work like I always do. I feel like I gotta work harder. I feel like definitely with my just having to miss it, not being able to have my spring to work like I want to, and when I am like clear to do everything, I gotta work just as harder to get everybody else on board and myself mentally, physically, emotionally, and like everything. I feel like I gotta work harder to accomplish the goals I want to go accomplish and with the team.
All right, we got time for one more question from Jake Rowe.
Yeah, Nakobe, you've played a lot of football with Quay Walker, and guys are kind of looking to fill out that rotation. What have you seen this spring from Channing Tindall and Ryan Davis? Because Kirby kind of lit up about Ryan Davis and his growth the other day, and I just wanted to check on him and Channing.
Yeah, I feel like every back who has been playing this spring has gotten substantially better. I've gotten substantially better from just being able to watch them and see how they sort of do things and techniques and talk to them about things. So it's just like I feel like everybody has worked, even the younger backers and the walk-ons, like everybody. And I feel like everybody in my room has gotten better, and you continually see better people get better and better as the spring went on. Coach Schumann talked about Groundhog's Day or something like that. But basically, he don't want to see the same thing. Like if we make the same mistake over and over and over, like he don't want to see that. So it's like he'll talk about it and he'll bring it up, and he don't expect us to make the same mistake.
All right, thanks, Nakobe.
Thank you.